all your wines at the house. I'm like, oh yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
It's. I need more vocabulary.
You know, I mean, look, you could talk about the body of the wine. You could talk about the palate.
Yes.
You know, where it hits you on the palate.
Oh,
you know,
that's
the
a good
front
one.
of your palate, mid palate.
Oh, this is hitting me.
Back of your palate.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's fantastic. I do love that. Are you learning so much about it and the whole scene?
Yeah, I mean, winemaking is a science.
It is.
Amazing. It's chemistry. You know? It's just, you do one thing, you get one result. You do another thing, you get another, and it's just sort of mad scientist. But the winemakers are so incredible.
Well, congrats on this. It's 5th birthday, so happy birthday to Amelie.
Thank you.
Great wine. I love it. But let's talk your new movie. Outcome is the name of the movie. It's very funny. It's also very intense. It's co-written by Jonah Hill, our buddy, and directed by Jonah Hill, who we love. How do we set up what the movie is and who you play?
Keanu plays a character that's, his character is a movie star. Named Reef Hawk.
Yeah, great name.
And it's a great name.
Reef Hawk.
And he's going through something happens where he's basically gets a phone call that is life-changing, that could really hurt his career. Yeah. And I play along with Matt Bomer, his best friend.
Oh, he's so good.
Matt's incredible.
Yeah, he crushes in this.
We play his best friends since before he was a star. Like he was a child star. Yeah. But we've known him since he was like, you know, a young teen.
So you can talk.
So we've been in it, our whole lives together, basically.
But these characters are loosely based on.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we are talking about Cameron Diaz, and she told one of the funniest and most awkward celebrity encounter stories I have ever heard. She went on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon to promote her new movie Outcome with Keanu Reeves, directed by Jonah Hill, and she also confirmed something that made the entire audience lose their minds. A new Shrek movie is happening. The 5th Shrek. And she is coming back to voice Queen Fiona. Not Princess Fiona anymore. She corrected Jimmy very quickly on that. You will address her as Queen Fiona. Jimmy apologized immediately. But before they got into all the movie stuff, Jimmy asked Cameron a great question. Do kids come up to you in public and freak out when they hear your voice? Because let us be honest, Cameron Diaz has one of the most recognizable voices in Hollywood. She has been in everything. Romantic comedies, dramas, action movies, and of course animation. She is the voice of Princess Fiona in Shrek, which is one of the most beloved animated franchises of all time. And Cameron said that it is actually the parents who are the ones who get excited. The parents will walk up to their kid and say, "Honey, this is Princess Fiona. She does the voice for Princess Fiona." And the kids have no idea what is happening. They do not understand the concept of voice acting. They do not understand that the person standing in front of them at the grocery store is the same person who talks to Shrek and Donkey in the movie. And then Cameron told this specific story. One time, a little girl looked at her, and instead of being excited or happy or starstruck, she burst into tears. Not just a little cry. Bawling her eyes out. Full-on meltdown. The mom was mortified. She kept saying, "I am so sorry." And Cameron said, "I really do not take it personally. I would cry too if I found out the voice of something I loved was standing right in front of me." Think about that from the kid's perspective. You are maybe 4 or 5 years old. You love Shrek. You watch it every single day. Princess Fiona is one of your favorite characters. And then your mom points to some random tall blonde lady at the grocery store and says, "That is Princess Fiona." It does not compute. The voice is coming from a cartoon. Cartoons are not real people. You cannot just point to a person and say that is the cartoon. It breaks their brain. And all that confusion comes out as tears. Cameron said that after that happened, she started telling parents, "Do not tell them. Just do not tell them. Let them live with the magic. It is like Santa Claus." And honestly, that is great advice. Why ruin the illusion? Why confuse a child who is not ready to understand how voice acting works? Just let them enjoy the movie. Let them believe that Princess Fiona is a real ogre princess who lives in a swamp somewhere far away. They do not need to know about recording booths and microphones and animators. That can come later. But his story also shows how iconic Cameron Diaz is. She has been in the industry for over 30 years. Her first movie was The Mask with Jim Carrey back in 1994. She has done everything. And she took a long break from acting to focus on her family and her wine company, Line, which is apparently doing very well. Jimmy said he buys it all the time and Cameron sends it to him as gifts. And Cameron said she reciprocates because Jimmy sends her the avocado box every year. It is a beautiful friendship built on wine and avocados. But now she is back. She came back with Back in Action on Netflix, which broke records. And now she has Outcome coming out on Apple TV on April 10th. She described the movie as very funny but also very intense. Keanu Reeves plays a movie star named Reef Hawk, which is an incredible name, who gets a phone call that could ruin his career. Cameron plays one of his best friends, along with Matt Bomer, who she said is incredible in this movie. They have known his character since he was a child star. Jimmy pointed out that this is not Cameron's first time working with Keanu. They did a movie called Feeling Minnesota together 30 years ago. Cameron said that was her 4th film ever. She was so green, so nervous, and she was working with Keanu Reeves. She literally said, "Oh my God, please do not remember that." But of course Keanu remembered. Because Keanu is a lovely human being and exactly the same as he was 30 years ago. Cameron said they still play basketball together. Keanu has a great three-pointer. And Cameron says she is up to dunking now. I am not sure if that is a joke or not, but I choose to believe that Cameron Diaz can dunk a basketball. The interview also touched on Cameron's dream role. Jimmy asked if there is any genre she has not done that she still wants to do. And Cameron said something unexpected. She has always wanted to do a full season on Saturday Night Live as a cast member. Not just host. Be a cast member. From beginning to end. She said she and Drew Barrymore talked about it 20 years ago. Jimmy reminded her that the first time he met her was when she hosted SNL, and she was fantastic. The audience cheered. Jimmy looked at the camera and basically begged Lorne Michaels to make it happen. But then Cameron said, "I am so tired now. I do not think I could do it." Which is probably true, but also probably false, because Cameron Diaz has endless energy. She is back making movies. She is running a wine company. She is playing basketball with Keanu Reeves. She can handle a season of SNL. The question is whether SNL can handle her. But back to the Shrek news for a second because I cannot let that go. A 5th Shrek movie. 2 decades after the first one. Cameron is returning as Fiona. Mike Myers is returning as Shrek. Eddie Murphy is returning as Donkey. This is not a reboot. This is not a spin-off. This is the real thing. And after the pandemic of bad animated sequels, we need this. We need to go back to the swam. We need Donkey talking too much. We need Shrek being grumpy. We need Fiona kicking butt. And we need that perfect balance of jokes for kids and jokes for adults that only Shrek mastered. So here is my question to you in the comments. What is your favorite Shrek movie? And would you cry if you met Princess Fiona at the grocery store? Let me know. I read every single comment. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell. We are building something special here. I will see you in the next one.